finally, we're underway.
Ignorant thralls.
Diana as the first ban of the game.
Have you seen any Dianas today?
We did. Our first game actually had a Diana today, and it looked like it was doing all right at first, and then kind of fell apart.
Her rework and changes definitely put her as a threat in League of Legends right now. Very scary.
Because it was a lot of it was because there was also an Aphelios in that game. It was like that. I think the team comp was like Diana, Aphelios. I don't remember the rest of the changes. I just remember those two changes.
Yeah.
I recommend skipping.
Oh, Lulu, man.
Someone is target banning. I'm sure.
Fine. I don't need more enemies.
Senna.
I really wanted to see a Senna this at some point because it's a lot.
Senna support, Senna top lane, Senna AD. Where do you expect to see Senna? Or where do you want to see Senna?
I want to see Senna as a support because she does. I feel like that's just her best spot. Despite doing really well in a solo lane, they also nerfed her in the solo lanes and even as the AD carry. But she's still a really strong AD carry. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, she can be a good AD carry with a support that synergizes with her really well.
I agree. She is she will give an off meta role for an AD carry position. Definitely a lot more lane pressure. Like when you decided to go with Veigar or the Mundo ban. I'm telling you that Mundo is a hidden OP this season right now.
I don't even know about hidden because he was actually like on the front of OP and like everybody knew it at one point.
Got a Qiyana hover right now. Most likely to go either mid lane or jungle. I've seen that recently too.
I don't think it'll be Qiyana jungle though.
Oh, I already locked
Qiyana at all.
Showing their most likely mid laner first. And a Yasuo. How do you feel about the Yasuo in this current season?
About Yasuo?
With the masteries and items?
I mean, Yasuo can do well with a combination of items items and runes, most notably Conquer and Sleet of Footwork for the runes, and then the itemization, which some people are opting for Stormrazor, which is throwing me off a little bit, but I think if they went Stormrazor and Infinity, I think that's a really good build if they can pull off that build, because Zeal items only give 30% attack speed, whereas Stormrazor gives 25, but the same amount of crit, which is fun.
And a Ram is locked in here.
Or am I wrong and do Zeal items to 35? I could be.
And then Shin Zhao locked in.
Shin
Do
Zhao.
we have team names? Or am I just going to go team 1 and team 2, blue side, red side?
We could do blue, red. Blue and red this time around, only because, I mean, red side is Legacy Ambassadors. Like, that is the Legacy Ambassadors team. But even just because it's an exhibition game, I don't.
Okay, we'll go with blue and red side. Another Kai'Sa coming out today.
Kai'Sa's been really popular so far. I think she's been in every game.
Well, where did I put Ezreal?
Mid. Probably maybe top lane actually.
That's 3 ADs going into Rammus. I feel like
I don't know how I feel about that because Rammus is obviously hard against AD, but also they have Xin Zhao and Rammus, which means that one of them has to get to top lane.
they banned away the Olaf, which guessing they were fearing him top lane because I mean Rammus showing most likely it's gonna be jungle, or Shin is gonna be jungle.
It's your funeral.
Shin is gonna go top lane while Rammus most likely. Right. I don't see Rammus in any other positions or excelling in any other positions.
Besides top lane,
Besides jungle, I'm not sure about Rammus top lane. That's kind of scary to me.
I don't know. Rammus top lane can do really well, especially if it's laning against something like Yasuo.
If he is laning against Yasuo, you are correct. And we have the Mumu coming out.
Which is kind of rounding the top off a little bit, and then Tristana. Although I still like Blue Side's team a lot more. And I was kind of mistaken on this deal because Phantom Dancer and Infinity Edge and Rapid Fire Cannon are both 30% attack speed, and then Runans and Static Shiv are both 40.
And Cannon coming out, rounding off the blue side team. Leona coming out for the red side team.
That's huge.
Definitely have two more. Pick up some engage and some follow up. Is that Ezreal top lane?
It looks like it. It looks like Ezreal top team. And then Xingqiao jungle against Rammus top.
Shuffle around.
Or no, that's a Rammus support. Although we did see Kennen support earlier today.
That was superb.
They won that game.
Yeah, they did really well.
But my question and concern is going to be now how the blue side is going to play against the Amumu, who's probably going to have to play AP to have some magic damage in there.
Well, the Kai'Sa and the Ezreal could both build a little bit AP if they chose to.
A little bit, but I don't think it's enough AP to warrant any MR. So it's going to be like very one-sided in terms of itemization.
For the Rammus.
Oh yeah, it's not just for Rammus, but across the board. Because like their only AP is going to be Kai'Sa's auto attacks, Ezreal's W and E, and then whatever Amumu decides. But it's really not warranted enough for any MR.
What's the chances of Amumu going full AP?
I would say that they're pretty high here because you have Leona for your front line already, and they only have a single front line. So I can't see them doing any more than that.
I would like to note that there is no other really pop-up or knock-up for that Yasuo to, play off of.
He's going to have to do all of his knockups himself.
Yep.
I wonder how they drafted this team comp. Like what they thought in terms of like synergy, like champion synergies. Because I feel like just the champion synergies are very off on the red side.
I think it's really mainly just what the players are most comfortable at, playing to their special skill set and whether the champions they have most experience in.
Also, it's probably because of the fact that this is an exhibition match, so it's not really counting towards anything. So they probably just want to have a little fun with this game, which I was ready to hop in and play alongside. It's okay.
So we do have Kindred at top lane with the Kennen.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely against a Yasuo with Ignite.
Nah. Pretty sure that Yasuo is mid, and then Ezreal's top lane against against Kennen.
Ezreal the heal top lane.
It makes more sense in my opinion. But
it would.
Other people would probably disagree with me. But
I would personally put Ezreal mid, but we don't know. We don't know.
Legacy Ambassador is really taking it serious.
Now, so far, every game we played, there's been some kind of invade. Do you believe there'll be invade in this game?
Actually, I think there will. I think there will be because Amumu and Leona is a very strong engage, especially if Amumu starts Q and find somebody.
Mm.
Like you can follow up with the Leona Q, and bam, that's like 3 seconds DC right there.
Leona Q or Leona E wouldn't be a horrible start actually for Leona because her level 2 would still be really strong.
The problem with each start on Leona, though, is the fact that she doesn't have her hit stun, so her damage is a little bit higher because of it, but you can usually get 2 Qs off before your E comes back anyway, so.
Alright, we're going to keep our eye on this Rammus here with the Electric Q, Heal and Barrier.
This is a real interesting Rammus build that we got here.
And I would like to note that the Xin Xiao and the Leona is the only one without skins.
I don't think this though.
Skins are flashy. We like to prove that we have a little bit extra income to play League of Legends.
It's so extra.
How long have you been playing League of Legends for?
What season is this? 10? Okay, so about 7 years now.
7 years. So towards the end of season 3, season 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same year. All right.
Playing since like the middle of season 3 actually, and then I started playing seriously around like seriously on and off at like the middle of season 4, near season 5. But look at the invade that's coming in around here. Oh, that actually landed? No way. But it's okay because the ignite from Leona seems to have gone out, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get anything off of it.
Flash
As you hit the flash Q, but forces the flash
No.
from Ari with the second ignite from Yasuo. So
Ari does get out.
Ari escapes with her life. Kennen gets to sit in the top side for free, and I guess they just lose this red buff.
Do you
they
believe
had-
that stay and take this red buff here?
I don't think they do. It's not a good idea for them to do so. I think they should just go and. I think that Gunners and Zhao should go and just take blue buff and try the vertical jungle. Because they definitely do not win this steal at all.
And Leona engaged at the E again.
They don't win this at all.
Follow up. And a flash from the Shin. Definitely puts way far behind now.
And for some reason, Tristana activated Krugs and she took 4 autos from them.
Oh, I don't think the Shin could do the Krugs by himself.
Can.
Okay, he'll be fine now.
But they're running up on this Rammus now. The level 2 Amumu, who's going to hit a Q on somebody.
That's 3.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, he doesn't even have Q. He was WE. If he went Q, he'd have killed Rammus.
Anyone ever tell you you're a little clingy?
That's a really rocky start for the blue team.
Only Leona is throwing out E's like crazy. The Mumu is still sitting bottom lane. Finally leaving that lane. Playing towards his blue buff. Now pushing a Tristana into tower definitely is going to cause a little bit difficulties for her CSing skills on her tower. Tristana's a hard pusher. Level 2 on the bot side for the red team. And Leona does go in. Rammus
Gets
with
taunted by Rammus. I don't think they get the Luna though.
Rammus does use both his sums, and that's it. Ari with a little poke in the mid. She is Ooms. Of course, Ezreal. How often do you see Rammus support here?
I don't think I've seen Rammus support in years. I haven't seen it in at least a year. At least a year I haven't seen it.
I gotta say, that is a very nice skin on him. Reminds me of the Battle Bugs?
Yeah.
What was it called? Battle Bugs?
Yeah, they were.
Make it easy to be unimpressed.
Now we have our very Ooms in the mid lane, while the Ezreal is full mana.
First blood.
First blood coming out to the bot lane. Tristana gets picked off when Rammus had to go B.
Stayed a little too close to the sun.
Leona is definitely putting on a lot of pressure here compared to the Rammus. Oh, we have a gank in the mid lane here for Shin onto the S. Is
So
he going to be able to find a kill? Is he going to flash? I don't know. He will not. He does not have flash. Burned it in the invade.
I don't think Shin needed to either. He could have just walked up to him, forced Ezreal's E, and then it E to him after.
Ari's very low.
Very low and completely out of mana.
Good thing for her, the lane is pushing towards the red side, but Ezreal's trying to push it back. Oh, landed a W on the Ez. Oh, and got the kill on the Ezreal with the electrocute. Very nicely played by the Ari. Very risky. Big risk, big reward. Leona goes in on bot lane, finds E onto the Tristana, and Rammus coming in.
He's trying to get in there, gets in there, hits, doesn't get the top though.
It's poked down,
And
unfortunately.
Muma's now coming in for the count. It's the Rammus. It's Rammus.
And Rammus.
Oh yeah.
Oh. We have Kinder on the top lane. Gallo DC got killed for that, unfortunately. And we got a pause. That's unfortunate.
Very. Conquer is also being run on this cannon.
Leona engaged, hooked, but then she missed. That caused Tristana to go in. Will Shin find a kill? Auto one?
He
Okay,
does,
well,
but he doesn't. He does not find Leona.
that's a kill for Shin, no assist for Tristana there. But I think she'll be very happy to have some free time to see us freely against Leona. Flash from
Hex Flash? Oh no, it was just straight up Flash. I thought that was Hex Flash.
We have a flash from Mumu there. That's the next level play right there. Ram is engaging. Both level 4.
Just trying to step up here. But she does not.
Senna does have Ignite as an ADC and relying on the Rammus for a heal. Mumu does engage again. Q. Flash in from the Kaisa. Nope, find nothing. So
Alright, this is everything?
they both are low, wave pushing in. There is a potential dive here. But I don't think they're gonna push for it.
I don't think that
Ari
it's
coming
there.
up to support. The Ari
If
coming
they
up
go there, Ari charms one. Should be able to charm one underneath the tower. Oh, Moo's just dead.
Oh, there we go. Heal. And the Mumu just
And
nice.
the Ezreal ulti did not catch anybody though.
Now looking at itemization, do you believe Ezreal's can go full AP or just gonna be a hybrid?
It's way too early to tell, but he might actually be going AP. Which, he does have the adaptive force going to 4 AP right now because he has no AD, but hope maybe that'll change. We'll see.
He did opt to go Conquer, except the Electrocute, which is pretty common in the AP Ezreal.
AP Ezreal would, I personally think would go significantly more burst.
And Ari's using her mana a lot, but she definitely have a lead in mid lane with 2 kills for herself.
2 kills and up about, see it. Moon was to commit and fight. Ari has her ultimate, so I don't think that they can get her here.
Ari is pretty ooms herself, so let's see
She
how
has enough for her
gets this
ultimate.
out. She has an ultimate, and she does have Flash, right? There goes Flash.
Why?
And Mumu throws the Q out, and does get Ari. Is she gonna? No, she'd be safe with the last call.
Ram is looking on the wing,
And then Mumu is still following this up. Hopefully finding kill.
getting
But
chunked out by Ari.
that is 4 team members down in the bot side for the red side. Xin Zhao's top. There goes the ultimate in for the cannon. Flash auto, and that is a kill.
There it is.
Well played by the top lane. Cannon. Yasuo did find a knockup, but then the cannon stunned him right at perfect timing.
What do you think is going to be Rammus' build? Like his first item?
He does have 2 cloth armors. A Rijuki. Potentially, he might go to Ravenfest first? They do find 1 kill. And turn for the 2 in the bot lane. That kill does go to Tristana with Ignite. But that's a 4 death for the bot lane. With 1 kill in return. Total. Goal discrepancy is not that high right now.
Well, I guess you were right. With the AP Ezreal, it's going full AP. He's got a blasting one to go with that tier. So I think they'll run. They were close on that play too. But Xin Zhao is once again ganking top lane. Energy.
Nice coming in from the side right there. Oh, and Yasuo does find a kill.
Also, looks like he's up it too.
Return kill for the cannon? No, cannon backs off. Now Yasuo got a double buff.
Kennen did not have his ultimate just yet. I don't think he pinged his Xin Zhao off, or even noticed that Xin Zhao was coming, because throughout that whole fight, Kennen's ultimate was off by about 10 seconds. They had it. That was pretty free.
Whereas Ezreal did fall to the Ahri. And there is a bounty on Tristana now as well. Ooh, the Ahri's chunking out that Mumu. There's no way the Mumu can come and go gank other lanes.
Not without using Smite.
Now, Mumu did go to the Cinder Hulk, the get more tankier build right there.
That's usually how it starts, and then they build like Rylai's Leandrews into more tank.
Oh, they do start dragon here. Blue side. Most likely to be secured. There you go. Mountain Drake supports the blue side team. That's gonna help out that Rammus a lot. Rammus coming in. No gank available though.
Broadside Scuttle picked up by Zhao, ready
You got
for
a fight on the top lane.
something.
And then ultimates. Yasuo also ultimates, but we're gonna trade there. Oh, and it uses his Sona. With the stun.
Oof, if that was under tower.
Both sides playing really well.
It was really close to tower range too. Really risky for Yasuo to go for it.
Yasuo just picks up the honey fruit. Get a lot of HP back. Oh, a Mumu flash again, trying to engage.
Doesn't seem to be.
And Ahri just ults away.
Turret plating will soon fall.
This Mumu is trying to make some flash plays here.
Doesn't seem to be connecting a lot of them though.
That's 2 flashes blown without any return kill. Oh, he's coming back in. He's gonna land though. Did not even throw the Q out. He has a Graspian dying on the Mumu. That's a very interesting attribute.
Rather than Syndrome. Syndrome, Aftershock.
Very close to finding the kill on the Kai'Sa on the bot lane. Kai'Sa does have a completed item. He does have the Storm Rage completed. Compared to no item completed on the left side. And the Bramble Vest does come out for the Rammus right there. Most likely, it looks like he's going to Righteous Glory. Rammus right after that. But we'll see. Leona did prioritize the boosting mobility.
which means she's probably going to try to roam, but we'll see how that works out.
It's gonna be pretty hard to roam against a Tristana with her kit just built in with a wave clear. Oh, disconnect the E. Cannot follow up after that. Ezreal's having a hard time. Oh, is that a kill for Ari? Right there. Oh, kill.
Another one.
And a rampage for Ari. Ari does have a completed item. Amarillo's Namakon.
The Morello was completed before the Ludens. Just want to point that out, because most people finish the Ludens before building Morello Namakon, or even just the Oblivion Orb. But not this art. Cannon going down to Yasuo yet again. Great.
Does they finally kill the Yasuo? They did not. Yeah, Shin did not chase after that. The Yasuo is level 12, while the Shin is only level 8. 4 level difference. Ooh, a double kill in the bot lane. Tristana. First tower does go down for the blue side first, for the Ari in the mid lane. Now there's 2 towers taken down for the blue side. A 4K goal lead.
I don't know what else going on. The gold lead is definitely 4,000 in the side of blue.
Now, I do want to remind our viewers that Red Side has this is a small underdog. They were the underdog coming into this game, just by ranking, just looking at the statistics wise. But we're still hoping they can pull through, maybe make some big objective plays.
And also to remind our newer viewers that this is the ALS tournament, and we are in the 4th game, which has been turned into an exhibition game. The 4th of one of the teams, which was cool option.
Now we have Red Side taking Dragon here. Hopefully to sneak one in, despite rotations. And no spite, but they still took Dragon very safely. And the bot side turret is gone, so I believe they should be a little bit more worried about fighting here. Tristana did go to the high E first. There's Mumu coming in. Were they able to just dodge out? Oh, Leona flash ultimate and misses Rammus.
I think the more interesting thing to note here is the fact that Tristana decided to max her Q first over her E.
And the bot side turret does go down. So both bot side turrets is down now. But we gotta fight in the top lane, and Yasuo does take a win. We have to burn 80 summoners. Now that's a big Yasuo on the red side team.
It's a very big Yasuo. 5-1, 147 CS, finished Ban Advancer.
The red side is taking the mid tower turret.
Yasuo is actually at 100% crit.
Gold discrepancy is coming to a closing. There's only about a 600 gold difference. Oh, and that is locked up. Yasuo's taking the top lane, and then now it's even again. 30,000 to 30,000, the 90-minute mark.
Now, Blue Side does have the threat of the Rift Herald. Oh my.
it looks like the red team tanks are prioritizing a little bit of armor here, with the Mumu pick up a giant spell, cost armor. Fiona pick up Warden's spell and giant spell. Most likely build into a Randuin's.
Which makes sense for the time being because the strong champion on the side of blue is Tristana. Although Arya is also not to be left out of that number.
This Ezra is having a really hard time, but hopefully you find some nice snipes. Oh,
Oh, very nice.
Ari's doing really well right there. Be able to ult it out of Mumu's ultimate. We found a return kill on Ezreal. Oh, just poking him
Not
out
quite.
a little bit.
But Yasuo is on this one. Like that.
Yasuo is level 14. Definitely ahead of everyone else. Super ahead of everyone else. He has completed 2 items, so this is very strong Yasuo right now. Has an Infinity Edge and a Phantom Edge completed. Blue side's feeling the red side's blue buff right now.
Should I make your pulse rise?
It's a blue buff over to Kennen.
Oh, and a Rifty is sent for some hot lane. Take that tower. Well, the Shin engaging, but finding no kill. Oh, Ari flashes in for the on, and it does happen. Here we have a fight on the bot lane.
Kennen's ultimate is off, and it's still not over. Tristana is looking for more. The Leona goes down, the Rift Herald pushes in, and they will be, and blue side will be picking up this inhib.
Wow, just like that, that's 2 towers down. While Yasuo's still pushing top lane. Are they looking for an inhib tower? There you
They're
go.
looking for the end of the game.
Is there a potential win here already? No, wait, that Yasuo's gonna be a 1v5 right here.
Wait,
1,
he actually is.
2. Picking up 2, there you go. Will that be a 3? And that's 3 for Yasuo. Now that Yasuo is extra big out. Solo carry Yasuo 1v9.
Yikes, that was huge.
That's 1 Nexus tower and inhib. That's definitely best. I believe the best decision here is Yasuo to rotate the bot lane, try to split push himself, apply that lane pressure, because that top lane still has his tower. Dragon is up right now. Red team is picking in that. What have you ever think, Drake?
Yeah.
Looks pretty free that Yasuo's doing a lot of damage. And Rammus does finish his Thornmail first item. Fortunately,
Items are completed and wards are pretty much everywhere. So
fortunately, Leona's boots mobility hasn't really found much roaming
Easy to be unimpressed.
advantage here.
of nothing of significance anyway. Although they have helped her engage a couple times, get in position to engage.
Now, the game is, will this Yasuo be able to carry his team to victory?
Kai'Sa needs to go down and catch that bottom wave. I don't think Kai'Sa's going to be able to join any of these fights because she has to clear waves or clear the supers.
Oh, and this Ezra does get... Ezra does go down the top lane. Put him at 0-5. Mumu does come up to the red side, try to defend the tower. Will he find any kills? Nope, he will not find any kills, and the tower does go down for sure. Yasuo's putting that mid lane while Kai'Sa's wave clearing bot. Well, that super minion is pushing into the wave, to the tower. They cannot afford to let that super minion wave push in to the Nexus Tower. Shin is solo pushing top lane, while the Yasuo and Leona is putting work mid lane. Will they finally kill the Rammus? Nope, Rammus barriers at the last moment, and he does live. Well played by the Rammus. Ezreal's auto attacks is tickling the super minions.
That's what I was saying before that Kai'Sa needed to, because super minions are weak to magic damage. At least Kai'Sa's auto attacks have magic damage on them.
Now he did pick up a ruby crystal and a longsword, which signifies he might be going to Phage. Potentially Triforce Ezreal here too? Maybe.
That would be a really weird build with what he's got. Because the Lost Chapter did not turn into a Archangel Staff.
And he has a tier. Yeah. There's a Luna's Echo and a tier. And next level.
They're trying to use Ahri as bait.
Yasuo's not going to fall for that bait.
Doesn't look like anybody's going to be falling for that bait.
Yasuo is the first one to be level 16 here. Next level closest to 13. Oh, grab engagement cannon right here. Ulting in.
Yes, goodbye Yasuo.
Yasuo got a $1,000 shutdown to the Ahri right there. And this should be an easy cleanup for the blue side team on the red team. There's
Wow,
no
they
clear.
lift the Amumu on the other side of the wall too. And
Well,
that's
Ezreal's
just one out there,
trying to wave clear the super minions on the Nexus Tower.
which is oh, blue side will be going for Baron anyway.
Now, in this time, the in hit did come up, but that's Baron buff to the blue side.
I think that Yasuo probably should have opted for a Blade of the Ruin King or a Last Whisper, something to make sure that, or even a QSS, something to make sure that Rammus is not the reason he continues to die like that.
I highly agree. I think that's why he sold his items, or he went back on his item and just picked up a null magic mantle right there. Most likely going to the QSS right there.
Quicksilver Sash, for those of you who are new, don't really understand what's going on. Item that cleanses crouching spell effects, which from Rammus's taunt is more than necessary.
Make your pulse rise. Stop.
Now, the blue team definitely prioritized the dragon for anything else. Smart play by blue team, taking it slow with the Baron buff. Still clearing objectives for the team. Is that cannon gonna 1v1 the Kai'Sa? That's pretty much an easy kill for him.
Oh gosh.
Pretty big cannon right there. Oh, flash and pick up
Goodbye,
her.
Leona.
Oh, that Rammus will be able to 1v1 that Yasuo here. Rammus support definitely put in that work. Oh, the Yasuo does get out. And the Amumu does most likely is gonna fall here, but the Yasuo is gonna go down? No, he just barely lives. But he has a 1v5 now.
Well, the inhibitor is definitely going back down.
Rammus
They're
is
gonna go for the end of the game.
Looks like this is gonna be the end of the game here.
There's no move for 20 seconds, but Leona is back on the map. And it looks like
Leona is
Ezreal
up,
might
Kai'Sa
go
is
down.
up. They do have Yasuo unlocked yet. So that should be the game here with the Baron buff minions. Leona does go down. Oh no, not
Down,
Leona,
and
Rammus.
Rammus both go down from diving in the tower.
That's 2 down on their team. Leona
Oh, Leona.
should fall. Ah, there you go.
There it is.
We do have 3 up for the red team. Blue team seem like they are backing off.
Nope, Tristana wants this mid tower.
Well, basically a double wave minion with Baron, but they should be going out of the tower. Well, at least it's not game over yet.
Not quite.
Tower still stays in the or Nexus. Nexus tower does stay. He does get the Ezreal did pick up a Phage and the Ion boots. It looks like he is building Triforce now, and that tier is almost fully stacked. Will he turn out to any item?
A completed tier item stacks faster, so I don't know if it was the right choice to hold off on finishing his tier item, because that's usually that is a huge power spike for Ezreal.
Very much so. Well, he has to get the I forgot what it's called. Well, the Yasuo did pick up the QSS here, so he might be able to carry again, potentially.
Maybe, that's still a 3-item Yasuo at level 17.
Very big boy still. But the Rammus is pretty big. Rammus picked up 2 armor items. No. Yeah, there's no armor pen for the red side. There's an engaged Leona here.
Leona goes out. Leona's trying to look for the backline, misses, but she does find the cannon to stun, which will almost go down to Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa does pick it up after. But the taunt from Rammus means that Yasuo is just cleaning through their team.
Oh, red side does make a fight. Does win a fight here. And they should be able to pick up with Ahri.
And although red team did win that fight really hard, there are supers beating up the base. The supers did take that last Nexus tower and are looking at the Nexus.
Winyan's OP here, Winyan's OP. Yasuo's still doing whatever he can to hold on to this game. He does complete his Imperial Scimitar. I would think he might go towards a Last Whisper item for that Rammus or the tankiness, but Rammus is the only one that's really a tank on the opposing team. As long as he doesn't focus this Rammus and QSS his taunt, I think he'll be just fine.
I think that'll work out just the way you said. There's still a down inhib on the right side though, that they have to make sure that they keep in check, because that is an opportunity for Kennen to TP into the back and end the game.
Yasuo is level 18. First one to reach level 18. And he has double buffs. Both teams are around Drake right now.
But blue team is very split up. I think this is a better fight for red right now.
Well, red start the dragon though.
Red did not start the dragon, but red is looking for a fight.
He's going in for a fight. Well, does Yasuo fight?
Then Zhao goes down immediately. And it looks like Rammus will be going down as well.
Rammus goes down. Oh.
Alright,
There's a chance for a red team to come back in.
The Kennen ultimate was not nearly enough to do enough to the health bars. Ahri still has her ultimate too. But the red team did
Drake
pick up
go down, and Ahri's pushing him for the inhib. Will Ahri get it before the top?
She will not be getting that before.
It's only Ezreal back right now to defend against that. Ezreal is not doing much damage there. With a WQ combo. Will Ahri get it? Oh, Zhonya's? No, she will still not get it though. Very close.
One Murado.
Now we have the Yasuo and the Kai'Sa pushing that mid lane. Wow, this is a game here now. This is a comeback for the red side. Gold is pretty much even by the 34-minute mark. Oh, and the Yasuo might be getting caught off, being a little bit greedy here. He will not find any
Barry gets on the 1,000 goes shut down to Tristana, which is huge. It's a very hard hyper carry. She can now most likely. Oh no, she has more than enough gold to finish her next BF sword item, which is probably a Bloodthirster.
Yasuo did pick up the Guardian's Angel here. Full 5-item build. Level 18. Game is in his hands.
He's down for 40 seconds. I don't know if Red will be able to hold without him. Although the Amumu ulti is coming back up, so maybe they can. And Rammus has no ulti either. Oh, they're not fighting this together. Amumu's gonna go down before
Mumu is just off the side trying to zone. There's a 3v4 right now. They will find a kill on the Ezreal. I think that's game right there. That's closing one.
Definitely going to be game.
And that is game, ladies and gentlemen.
So that will be the end of today's games here at the LAS. We had a bunch of very interesting games, a lot of Kai'Sa today. So it was just a lot of fun to go around and watch and see everybody playing their hearts out to see who comes out on top.
We see Yasuo take a huge lead and advantage. He did 31 damage in the charts, but not too far behind is Kennen on the blue side team, and Tristana 27,000 damage. Not too far behind that too. So they definitely each did damage they needed to carry this game. More even overall to the blue side, obviously that showed. Ezreal, my man, fortunately did not, show us his AP Ezreal.
His final form.
His final form, yes. Interesting build. Fortunately, it didn't work out too well. Yeah. There we have it.